Hey, what's up all my Evo kids? It's your host JB, and you're now tuned in to Evolutionary Kid TV. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful and thankful that all of you came back to see your boy. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've already been subscribed and you're part of the Evolutionary Kid family, or you're an official Evo Kid, thank you for being a subscriber and coming back. I love you guys dearly. So if you're not subscribed yet and you want to be a part of the Evo Kid family, it's super duper easy. That subscribe button down below. Also make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every single time that your boy uploads a brand new video. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. As you can tell from the title, this is about to be a story time, and it's about to be a really good one. Now this is the story time about the time that I got arrested. Yes, your boy was clink down in the jail cell. Only for a night, but still at the same time, your boy got arrested. Now, the thing about me, anyone that knows me, I am super duper kind, and I'm kind of a guy that likes to do the right thing all the time. You possibly can. So me getting arrested was something that was definitely shocking to a lot of people, and when I tell people today that I've gotten arrested, a lot of them also are like, what? Who? Joshua arrested? And I'm like, yes. What? I've been arrested once before, and that will be the last time. Believe me.
Period. 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 Period.
So let me go ahead and run down the story so you guys can get an idea of everything. Now, this happened when I was in college. I had just finished my freshman year, so this was summer of 2013, and I can remember like it was yesterday. So this was at the end of July, beginning of August, and I was back in my hometown in Alabama. And there was this party that was supposed to be going on that was called the End of the Summer Bash, quote unquote. And it was happening at a location that was nearby the town that I lived in. So me and my friend at the time, me and her, we wanted to go. We wanted to go to this bash. We wanted to go to it. She told me about it. So we was like, you know what? Let's do this. So I'm going to call this friend Tanya. Let's just call her Tanya, okay? Me and her are no longer friends, but so that you know what I'm talking about. So me and Tanya decided that we wanted to go to this party. Okay. So I went home, got dressed, and Tanya lived right across the street from me at that time. So once I finished getting dressed, I went over there to her place and I helped her, you know, get ready and everything like that. And during this time, I had a car. I was about to say I didn't have a car. No, I had a car, but I chose to ride with her. Okay, so we're ready. We're ready to go. We leave the house.
11, 13, I don't fuck with 12 and they don't fuck with me. Bitch had guarantee, I know.
And we head the direction to the place. So we get there, and it comes to find out that it's like in this, it's like in a farm style looking house that was in an area that I've driven through before, but never really just been to before.
Ah, the ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto.
So we park way back from the house. It's kind of like a road neighborhood, and the house is down here. So we're parked all the way back here on the side of the road in the grass. So we get out of the car, we walk down there, and when I say that everyone is there, everyone that is there. Now, the town that I am from is a very small town. So pretty much everyone knows each other because there's only one high school. So if you went to that high school and you was in there during that time frame as this person and this person, you pretty much know each other. So everyone was there. People that I graduated with was there beforehand, and after me, they were all there. So the party was going great. Now, this is the thing about me. I had told myself that I was not going to drink when I got to this event. So with me saying that, you kind of already got an idea of where this is going. So I told myself I wasn't going to drink any type of alcohol because I really wasn't someone that really drunk alcohol. But during that time, baby, I was dealing with a whole lot. I was dealing with depression. I was dealing with identity confusion because I was really trying to figure out who I was. Like, I just got out of high school about a year ago, and I just finished my freshman year in college, and I still didn't know who I was. You know, everything was still kind of new to me. So peer pressure got the best of me. When I tell you that peer pressure came behind me and yanked me up and said, "Get over here." Baby, I went. When I tell you that I went, I went. But long story short, alcohol was the reason why your boy got locked up. So this is how it went. I was hanging out with one of my classmates that I graduated with, and we were just talking and everything like that, and took pictures. Like I said, the vibe was really great. So then I decided to go in the basement area, which the way that this house was set up is one of those, it's like it's built into the ground. So like the front part of the house is like on the hill. And then if you go down behind the house, the back of the house is exposed from the hill, so the basement was there. So inside of the basement was where a majority of other people were at, because that's where the music was coming from. That's where the like makeshift bar was set up with the alcohol and jello shots and all of that type of stuff. So I had yet to really go in there, and my friend Tanya, she was down there hanging out with some people or whatever. So I went to go see what she was doing, and when I went down there, I seen the alcohol and stuff, and you know what, I was like, you're not gonna drink, but it's like, you know, it's the end of the summer bash, you here with your friends, you know, I'm like, I ain't worrying about anything. So I was like, let me just go on ahead. So I believe I took maybe like 1 or 2 shots
of vodka,
and I drunk a wine cooler, and that was really it. I didn't really do anything else. But see, this was the kicker. During this time while I was down there, someone had called the police. Someone had called the police. And the police showed up, and when I say that, it shut the party down. It shut the party down. And it blew my mind because I was like, what in the world is the police doing here? And it scared me because everyone was freaking out. They was running here, they was running there, they was running up, they was running down, and people were trying to hide. And for me, I was like, I didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do because I was in the basement, and I didn't know anything about going upstairs, and I couldn't run outside because that's where the police were at. So at the end of the day, I had to just come on out, and they got us and they breathalyzed us. So if you know anything about alcohol consumption, people think that you have to drink a whole lot in order for you to be, you know, considered over the limit or whatever.
You can. Can you do that for me? Yeah. Sure. Z Y X W V.
I get so weak in the knees.
Baby, I was not 21. Okay. I wasn't 21. At that time, what was I just turned 19. Yeah. I just turned 19 at that time. So I was still underage. I still had 2 more years to go. So they breathalyzed me, realized that I had an alcohol level content within inside of me. So you know what that means. Book 'em. And the crazy part about it is like we thought that they might would have let us off and let us go home, because apparently later on after all this, my friend Tanya said that she talked to the police and they said that she could take me home because I wasn't driving, she was. But that wasn't the case. I feel like it was one of them type of situations where, you know, hey, police is here, it's a group of them, we just gonna take them in, and it be something that we write off. But apparently later on, what I heard is that one of the individuals that was there, father was also there as well too. Don't ask me why their father was there at a party with nothing but teenagers and young adults. But anyway, their father was there and apparently got upset with his daughter and then called the police on the party. And then another crazy thing about it is the reason why they came so quickly and in a rush is because the house that we were at originally a few weeks ago got busted for drugs. So it's like all of this wrapped up in one just going on. And I'm telling you, if I would have known any of this, one, I would have went, and two, I would have most definitely would have not, had anything to drink. But hey, you live and you learn. Okay? You live and you learn. So long story short, I get breathalyzed, me and a lot of other individuals that are underage, trust and believe. And then all I know is that they took me, put them handcuffs on me, and they threw me in the back of the car. And we drove on down the road. And the whole time while we just driving, I'm just sitting there just thinking in the back of my head, Lord, what I done got myself into. My mama gonna hurt me. She gonna kill me. Then I was thinking to myself, like, I'm in school for criminal justice. Baby, how I'm gonna be a lawyer and being clink up in the prison cell? Like, who gonna give me a diploma? Who gonna hire me? I couldn't even get myself out of this situation, let alone somebody else. So these was all the thoughts that was going on through my mind. So anyway, we make it on down to the jail, to the jail, county jail in my town, and they take us in. The opportunity to contact my mother, and when I tell you that I boo-hooed, when I'm talking about, Mama, I'm in jail. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You gonna come get me? That's what was going through my mind the whole, that's boo-hoo crying. Like, I broke down because I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm in this situation. I am going to jail. So after that was done and over with, they took me back to this holding cell where they put a lot of people in. So me and the two other guys that was riding with me, and then the other ones came along later on, they just threw us all in the same cell together. I'm just like, bruh. And then later on, they took us out one by one because, of course, you can't go to jail without getting the infamous, mugshot. So here I am thrown up in front of this little board and everything, and they're talking about smile. So baby, I gave them my model face. I'm telling you, I posed.
Yeah, flash. You are looking at.
Like, I gave them that model pose because I'm like, I'm not finna have a jacked up mugshot. That was one thing I said I was not gonna have. If I'm gonna have a mugshot, it was gonna be a good one. So I got my mugshot. I got my, they got my fingerprints, and then it was time to strip down. That means all the clothing that I came in there with, I could not have on. And then the crazy part about it is something that I did not know is that if you do not have on neutral colored underwear, guess what? You're going to have to wear that orange jumpsuit with no underwear on underneath. So if it's not black, and if it's not white, or if it's not gray, you cannot wear it. And I was so upset because, okay, this is the night that I decided I wanted to wear some red underwear. Really? So here I am, free balling inside of this big oversized orange jumpsuit. And I felt so disgusting because I'm like, I don't even know how well and washed this is. And then even before doing that, I was embarrassed because I had to strip naked and do the infamous squat and cough.
Spread your legs, squat down and cough 3 times.
To make sure I wasn't smuggling nothing up in this back door. Bruh, when I tell you experiences like no other. So people who go to jail on the regular, I don't know how y'all do it and why y'all do it. I don't know what's going on in your mental, but baby, one time it's good enough for me. Now time was better, but one time was good enough. So after that was done with, I was sent back into the holding room with the rest of the other guys, and it sucked too because I got there like around close to midnight, 1 in the morning. So how was I gonna get out of there? Bells bondsmans and places and stuff like that are closed, especially where I'm at. There ain't no 24-hour. So I had to wait till the early morning before my mom could go and get anybody to, you know, and get me bailed out and everything like that. And then, this is the other thing. I'm in now with all these other guys. And mind you, in this one large holding cell, there's only one toilet. And of course, the toilet is not a stall. It's not covered up. We all have to use the bathroom in front of each other. So as a guy, you know, using a urinal, you know, if you cool with it, you cool with it. I don't really prefer to use urinals, but I'm not against it. But when it comes down to doing a number 2, baby, private all day. I don't even like to do that at no restaurant, on my job. I don't like doing that at nobody else's place either. If it ain't my home or my family's home that I'm used to, we ain't doing it. But baby, alcohol mixed in with some people's stomachs, it don't work that way. And when I'm talking about somebody had to do a number 2, I ain't talking about me, but somebody had to do a number 2. And that was the most disgusting thing, to sit there and watch someone legit poop in front of you.
Look away!
Inside of a confined space with no good way of ventilation. So you just picture that. You picture that aroma. You picture that smell. You just picture just sitting there and being like, ain't this some shit?
I smell shit.
Like, that's what was just going through my mind as it was coming out of him. Yeah. And then after that, trying to sleep on a piece of paper, pretty much, that they want to call like a little foam board, you know, like for you to sleep on. Baby, that thing was thin. I might as well have just slept on the bench that was inside of it. When I tell you that I was miserable, and that was like the longest, what time? Like, my mother came like around 8, 9 in the morning. So that was like, yeah, between 8 to 9 hours of me just being in there. It was awful. And then the next morning, they wanted to bring you some little old sorry breakfast and thought I was going to eat it. I was like, bruh, you want this? No problem. You eat up. That was just an experience. When I say that I do not ever want to experience going to jail again, I mean it. I will never go back to jail. And I'm not trying to ever go back to jail. And then after that, all of the other stuff that came on with it after being released from jail and all the stuff I had to do after that, I'm just grateful that everything was done and over with, okay? Everything was done and over with. I'm just happy that I survived. But I ain't even gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie. After I got out of there, I felt like I was a bad boy.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
I was like, yeah, your boy went to jail. How many of y'all went to jail and survived? Sitting up here acting like y'all this, that, and the third. Your boy went to jail.
Oh, one tubby.
One, sir.
But with all jokes aside, I'm not trying to promote it or anything like that, just making light of it. But for anyone that is young and is watching this, I want to just tell you this. Please do not allow peer pressure to get to you. Do not allow anyone to make you do something that you do not want to do. Don't let anyone think that you have to drink in order to be cool. Don't let anyone think that you gotta smoke any type of substance to be cool, or take any type of drug of any sort to be cool or to fit in or to be accepted. Don't ever let anyone make you think that way. And if you are having issues trying to understand who you are and figure out your identity and what you want in life, pull someone to the side and have them to talk to you, and, you know, talk to them, and someone that you can confide in, someone that you can trust and will give you good, true wisdom. Find someone that can help you do that. But by all means, do not get caught up in the whirlwind of the people that are around you, making you think that you have to do this, that, and the third in order to be accepted, in order to be loved, in order to be something, because you do not. Understand me, you do not. Because if I could go back and talk to the younger 18-year-old me that was still trying to find himself, I would tell myself then, don't listen to these fools. Do not listen to these individuals, because at the end of the day, you did all of that and none of them are present right now in your life. They left you high and dry. Because when you decided that you no longer wanted to do any of those things and wanted to better yourself and do better for yourself, they all turned their backs on you and went the opposite way. So if you're listening to this and you're currently going through this, trust me, it is not worth it. Believe in yourself and talk to someone. But I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching this story time. I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing this story, and I hope that you guys would want to hear more of my stories. So if you did, make sure that you comment down below and let me know that you like my story. What did you think? Let me know. Have you ever been to jail? And why did you go to jail? Because I went to jail for underage drinking, if I did not mention that, underage drinking. But let me know if you have or if you haven't. Because if you haven't, keep it that way. But yes, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, I am your host JB here at Evolutionary Kid TV. We're going to bring you videos on the regular. So if you want to hear another story time, let me know by liking this video. Also, make sure that you subscribe, and become a part of the EvoKidd fam, people. It is so easy to be an EvoKidd. Just click that subscribe button and join the family. And also make sure that you hit that notification bell, because you want to be notified when I upload a video, because we'll be uploading every single Tuesday and Friday. Just keep that in your memory bank, and if you can't remember that, make sure that you go look at the banner, because I'm gonna let you know every Tuesday and Friday will be a brand new uploaded video. And also share the video, because like I said, this video could definitely help out a young person out there that might be dealing with some of these situations, might be dealing or going through something that I just explained in this video. So I love you all. Thank you for tuning in, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. DaKidd JB is out.